Let's get it, YouTube. What's good, world? It's your boy Mastermind, man, and this is the weekday drop. Listen, man, I know I ain't been in here for quite some time talking about gaming. Well, really about a week or so. But got a lot of stuff going on personally, man, and really just been just trying to get that energy, man, and get that vibe back, get that good energy and gaming vibe back. I haven't really been gaming too much for real. You know what I'm saying? But we in here, man. We're going to get back to doing a couple things, back to our normally scheduling program. We're going to continue to strive and continue to motivate and continue to inspire and continue to game. But on this episode, man, we're going to be talking about, I'm going to be talking a little bit about some stuff. Y'all know we rock, man. Same format. Talking about stuff that's going on in the month of August of gaming. And yeah. Probably, just really talk heavy about Nintendo like I always do in previous episodes before, but we're not going to go into that. But, so last episode, man, moving right on. Last episode, man, I was talking about Grand Theft Auto, the Grand Theft Auto trilogy remaster that's coming to the new consoles. That's still pretty hype. We won't begin GTA 6 no time soon. That's still pretty hype. No, I'm not going to repeat myself, but go and listen to the old episodes of the podcast because they're still relevant. Yes, I do it kind of like a news format, but these episodes are still relevant and are still magical and exciting. You know what I'm saying? Because I always bring the energy here at the podcast talking about gaming. So listen, man. We're going to jump right in. Before we jump right in real quick, follow me on Twitter. I'm very active there. Master23Mind. IG, Master23Mind, and the gaming page, Mastermind RGTV. Follow me there. And like the Master23Mind Facebook page, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty there too. But listen, man, I got to jump right into this Season 5 of Call of Duty. Yo, so just branching into the whole universe of Call of Duty. That's the first topic that I'm going to kind of touch on a little bit. So we got Call of Duty Season 5 out. It's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? It's refreshing being back on there because I haven't played quite some time. You know what I'm saying? Took probably a month off, but we're back in there now when Season 5 dropped. Shout out to the homie Q. You know what I'm saying? And it's pretty refreshing, man. And I like the new stage that they brought to the Outbreak. Yo, we got pretty far now. You know what I'm saying? We got pretty far on Outbreak. I like the new stage. When we first played it, we instantly died and was like, whoa, wait a minute, let's re-strategize. But we got pretty far on them, man. I like what they're doing with zombies, you know what I'm saying? With the whole Outbreak, I still think they need to do more, add more into it. Now, usually I go deep into this conversation on the Call of Duty podcast, but we're going to stop right there and just go right here straight into Call of Duty because why I want to talk about zombies on Season 5 is the mere fact that they're announcing, pretty much already announced, the new Call of Duty. And I'm going to dive right into that. And this zombies is going to be carrying over to the new Call of Duty. Yes. This zombies that we're playing, the whole situation, I'm not sure if they're going to bring Outbreak or, you know what I'm saying, the main story modes from zombies or whatnot to the new Call of Duty that's coming out on November the 5th. But just know the zombies are going to be carried over. That's pretty dope. I mention that because if they carry over the whole Outbreak universe and the story mode from Cold War to the new Call of Duty, yo, it may do something because Outbreak has the potential to really be a great solo standalone zombies, kind of like Zombie Chronicles. So it got the potential to really do something, man. And two, this new Call of Duty is going back to the whole World War II. Now, I'm not really sure how they're going to, mix the zombies in with that. But they're catching a lot of heat because a lot of people don't want to go back to the World War II, like the whole old war play style. They just left from that. So remember we got Cold War, and I think the one before Cold War, that was like Modern Warfare, and one before that one was World War II. So with that being said, it's like, yo, y'all just left from war to war, you know what I'm saying, maybe 2 years ago, and y'all coming right back to it. A lot of people is kind of heated about that, and I'm kind of interested. Like, I'm down for all Call of Duties. You feel what I'm saying? Because the last World of War Call of Duty, I was actually pretty good at. The war mode on that was pretty dope. I'm hoping that they bring that back. Maybe they can integrate Outbreak with some similar arrangement with war mode. You know what I'm saying? They can mix those two in. That'd be pretty dope if they can find some kind of way to do that. But just really kind of introducing the World of War into normal play style of zombies like they did with Cold War. Because by it being carried over to this new Call of Duty, I'm hoping that this is what they gotta do and not change everything, but try to bring the story over and then try to change everything. I hope they don't do that. If they do that, that's gonna kill the whole thing. I don't think they're gonna do that though. But the trailer we got for the new, I love Call of Duty trailers because they always do a good job with these trailers. And the trailer that we got, we're getting campaign mode. I think they said about 20 multiplayer maps. We're getting a zombie mode. For the mere fact that we're getting a campaign mode, I appreciate that. And it's crazy because we rarely don't even play the campaign modes on other like Call of Duty for real anyway. Cold War, I still ain't beat the campaign mode, but it was pretty exciting to see. You know what I'm saying? And especially if you don't have internet or you don't have the PlayStation Pass or whatever, and you just want to play some good shooter and a good story mode, Call of Duty is hands down really good story mode. Is really like a movie almost, you know what I'm saying? So they always do a good job with campaign mode, and for the mere fact we're getting campaign mode back with this new Call of Duty, I'm pretty excited for. So I'm just hoping like, yo, what if we can get like different zombie modes in this new Call of Duty? Like they bring it in to like a war mode with zombies. That'd be pretty dope. And if we can get like a really genuine campaign mode of zombies, kind of like we get a campaign mode solo player, that'd be really, really good if they can pull that off and do that. But this Call of Duty is catching a lot of heat because of War to War. A lot of people don't want to go back to that. Versus you got Battlefield over here that's going to be more like futuristic, modern guns type deal. And everyone is really pumped about that. Some people are saying they're going to skip out on this Call of Duty. I usually don't skip out on Call of Duties. I had pretty much the only Call of Duty I think I skipped out on was Infinite. I think it was called Infinite Warfare. I can't remember the name of it, but that was probably the only Call of Duty I think I skipped out on. But a lot of people didn't like Ghost. I was actually okay with Ghost. Ghost wasn't so bad. You know what I'm saying? Black Ops was still my favorite series. Cold War is probably my favorite top one. If I had to do my top 3 Call of Duties, I would say Cold War. I would say War to War, the one they just released. Not the new one that's coming out, but the one they released like 2 years ago. 2017. War to War Call of Duty. And probably Black Ops 3. Those are my top 3 Call of Duties. And if I had to do top 5, I would say Modern Warfare. Add that is 4. And shit, it'll probably be another Black Ops. Black Ops was my favorite series. So this trailer they dropped for the new Call of Duty got shit tons of views. So I don't know, man. I think it already beat out Cold War intro views. You know, when Cold War dropped this intro cinematic trailer, before it dropped, this Call of Duty views already topped that. So I'm like, yo, everybody saying they gonna skip out on this Call of Duty, but what if they surprise a lot of people and be like, yo, like this is the Call of Duty? Then they're bringing the whole Warzone mode back. I don't really care for Warzone mode too much. If you got a good squad, yeah, let's ride. You know, but they're bringing that back. I love the way that they introduce, you know what I'm saying, the game through through Warzone mode. That's, you know, pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? But the graphics look like they may be something, but that's still kind of hard to tell because they dropped a lot of cinematic trailers. But let's keep in mind now, this Call of Duty will be built on next gen tech. And I think PlayStation is still getting an exclusive first dibs on Call of Duty. I thought this was going to be the year to where Xbox was going to get first dibs on it. PlayStation still got first dibs on it. Now Xbox got first dibs on Battlefield, the new Battlefield that's dropping. So let's get ready to rumble, baby. So moving on, man. Talking about this new Pokemon. I got my board over here. Y'all can't really see it, but I have my board with about 4 things I want to talk about. I got the Pokemon over here, man. This new Pokemon that's dropping. We got a new Pokemon that's dropping in November for the Nintendo Switch. I'm not even going to harp too much on it because I'm disappointed. This whole Switch Pro, y'all, I already know how I feel about that. I'm not going to go into a crazy rant about it because you know I'm passionate about it. But I'm not going to go into a crazy rant about it. But we got a new Pokemon dropping in November. Yo, it looks really good. Looks really good. And they look like they're keeping the same play style like they did with Sword and Shield. You know what I'm saying? Having your Pokemon walk out with you. Like, you still get to, like, catch and, you know, battle. They're still keeping everything pretty much the same, but just kind of enhanced or adding some more features to it. Hopefully we'll get more details about that. More details. I don't have too much details on the board. I just got new Pokemon coming. But hopefully we get deeper details about that closer to the release date. But it's dropping in November. Pretty excited about that because Sword and Shield I think they did a really good job with. And pretty hyped for it. And I still didn't beat that freaking season pass. That's one of the things is like, yo, if Pokemon bring out a season pass, give us more than just outfits, you know what I'm saying, land. They did really good job at season pass on Sword and Shield, but I'm just hoping that they don't give us the same thing, you know what I'm saying. Like this new Pokemon that's dropping in November, let's say if they drop a season pass for it and it be similar to the last season pass that was on Sword and Shield. All I'm asking is for every time a new game come out, every year or whatever, improve on what you messed up on. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like they should do that. And if they do that, it's only going to make the game better. So, moving on. We got Saints Row Reboot. Saints Row Reboot. Now, GTA has been taking over and doing this thing for quite some time. We got Grand Theft Auto Trilogy. We got Grand Theft Auto 6 ain't coming out to no time soon. Saints Row Reboot is like, yo, we gonna reboot and we gonna reintroduce y'all to another Grand Theft Auto game that's not really Grand Theft Auto. Now, I wasn't a big fan of the latest Saints Rows, but when Saints Row first came out, it was okay. It wasn't that bad. It lasted longer than LA Streets. What other games that was like a GTA wannabes? No, Watch Dogs is still, it lasts pretty good. I like it because it's more like a tech side of Grand Theft Auto. It was another game. I want to say the homie looked like Jackie Chan or something. He was like a Chinese guy, and you can put people in your trunk. That was the only game I knew at the time that. Shout out to my homie Theo because he had this game. I can't remember the name of the game, but that particular game, you can throw people in your trunk. And that was the only game that allowed you to throw people in your trunk. So seeing that, I was like, yo, we can throw people in the trunk? Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Grand Theft Auto can't do this. So seeing the fact that, you know, Saints Row Reboot is coming out, I'm hoping that they, you know what I'm saying, allow us to throw people in the trunk, do things that LA Streets did, do things that Watch Dogs do, but not necessarily the whole technical approach to it. Keep the Grand Theft Auto play style with it, you know what I'm saying, make the world more vast, really, really in-depth and really big, you know what I'm saying, kind of like Grand Theft Auto 5. Keep all that Grand Theft Auto energy, but not exactly like Grand Theft Auto. Don't give us that the crazy gimmick plays they gave us with like the latest Saint Rows. Like other Saint Row game, I think it was like Saints Row 5 or 6 or something like that. I didn't like those because it started getting a little corny and the graphics was like weird and it was just like I don't too much care for this. But when Saints Row first came out, Saints Row 1 and 2, those was like, okay, this got the potential to really put a dent in Grand Theft Auto audience or whatnot. So I was pretty pumped to see that. And the fact that we're getting a reboot, let's see what it's talking about. You know what I'm saying? And we got Gamescom on the 25th and 27th. That's actually by the time you hear this podcast, it'll actually be in the midst the normal roll in. But we got Gamecast coming. And did I say that wrong? I don't know. It's game something. I ain't on the board. It's mixed up here. But you know what I'm talking about. Look, that thing there, man, is like, what's going on in this show? What exactly is it? Is it this looking like more of like indie games? Now, I'm hoping that we see a Saints Row reboot trailer doing this thing. Hello to the sponsors in the background. Hopefully we see some not necessarily indie. We're gonna see mostly indie games at Gamescom coming up on the 25th and through the 27th. But I'm hoping that we see some Saints Row reboot trailer. I'm hoping that we see some Battlefield gameplay. And this is just hopes. I'm doubt if we see any of this. We'll probably start to see a lot more of this stuff probably in September. August is usually like a slow month for a lot of stuff. But probably the end of August or mid-September, we'll start to see more stuff, especially like Call of Duty. Like for right now, I think if you pre-order the Call of Duty, they working on the alpha demo, whatever, you can play it. We'll probably definitely be seeing more details about the new Call of Duty in mid-September because it's dropping in November. Battlefield for most definitely. Ghost of Tsushima is already out for the PS5. That's looking really good. We got the season pass for Assassin's Creed. You know, they just dropped the new DLC for that, for the season pass and whatnot. It's looking really good. So, you know, I'm hoping that for the rest of this year, we're going to get a bunch of heat of just new trailers, gameplay, and I'm not talking about cinematic trailers. Like Call of Duty gave us a cinematic trailer now, but it gets good when you see the gameplay trailers, because then you get to see, okay, how this thing is going to really look. Because remember now, everything that we're seeing from this point on is built up on new technology. It's built up on the PS5. It's built up on the Xbox Series X. So with that being said, it's going to come out the gate, fresh out the box, looking amazing. So with that being said, gameplay videos is what's going to matter the most. So that's what I'm pretty hyped for. We'll probably see more stuff like that during September. And wait a minute now, not to forget, PlayStation still haven't showed us anything else about, Horizon Zero Dawn. Not Horizon Zero Dawn, but I call it that because it's the easiest name to remember. But the new Horizon that's coming out, that got pushed back. If I'm not mistaken, I think that did get pushed back. I'm gonna double check that because stuff be getting pushed back. We haven't heard anything else about that. God of War was another one that actually got pushed back. I'm just hoping that we see some trailers of these heavy hitter games by the end of this year. I'm hoping that we see a God of War trailer in December and something about Horizon, sometime soon to come. And not to forget, we have PlayStation working on some new AAA title games that's, still in the works, some new IPs. So, hey, just remember from this point forward, all games that's going to be coming out is going to be looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about crazy. So the beginning of 2022, that's when we're going to really see the true power of current gen consoles. Now we got a new update for PS5. You know what I'm saying? They're still working some kinks out or whatnot. Now, some of these kinks that they're working out, pretty cool. One update thing they brought to the PS5 is they're making more games compatible with 120 hertz. That's what they need. Xbox had kind of already capitalized on that, but for the mere fact PlayStation is sending this stuff out, that's what we need. Shout out to Hip Hop Gamer because he spoke about, AMD working on improving these graphics and the improving these graphics with some new graphics cards or whatnot. So my question is, wait, AMD is already in Xbox. It's already in PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? And the question is, what if it's all just a firmware update they can just send out for these hardwares to boost this stuff on up to make these games look even 10 times better than what they're already looking like. And remind you, we're barely even touching the surface of this new tech that's out right now. So that's why I said 2022 and 23 is going to be right in the middle of the beginning stage of next gen. This is it. You seen what we got with Ratchet and Clank. And yo, game looks amazing. I can only imagine in 2022 how other games is gonna look from this point forward. So, I'm pretty pumped for that, man. It's so many games, man. I have a hard time keeping up with all this stuff, man. Don't forget, we getting a Resident Evil 4 VR mode. It's not a remastered. I'm hoping for a remaster, but we getting a VR mode of Resident Evil 4. Not forget about that. Don't forget about VR for the PS5. That's gonna be another dope killer. For the Xbox, we got the Flight Simulator. Amazing. Halo. Amazing. Now, Halo, it may be one of them games to where, put the PS5 aside. Put the Call of Duty aside. Put the Battlefield aside. Let's get to this Halo, baby, because they making this one just like the old Halo back in the day, to where it was like Halo 3, all the good Halos. Halo 3 was one of my favorite, and this one reminds me of Halo 3. Let's put the PlayStation and Nintendo aside and go ahead and welcome in Xbox, because this new Halo looks amazing. Rumors that I heard, I was just scrolling and I seen something on Twitter and they said that it was going to be pushed back, and I was like, I don't believe that. I'm not even going to look into that. But if the new Halo is being pushed back, Xbox, what are you doing? You better hop on this opportunity while you can, because if PlayStation continuously push their games back, this is the perfect time. I feel like for September, the new Halo need to drop they need to drop some gameplay. Like they brought up the whole demo and everyone was playing. They need to drop some more gameplay for September, whatnot, and they need to go ahead and release this game by November. You know what I'm saying? You got the holiday seasons or whatever coming up. This would be perfect time for Halo, for Xbox to kind of jump in and take those sales. Now, then it's on Game Pass. Listen, man, Halo is gonna be where it's at. I'm excited for Halo. I'm really hoping that they don't push a lot of these great games that's coming out. They're supposed to come out by the end of this year. I hope they don't push it back until like 2022. But if they do, and they say something like it's not ready, all cool. Because we don't want another Cyberpunk 2077. Don't nobody want that. So hey, if you gotta release them into next year November, I would hate it. But if it's gonna look anything like Cyberpunk 2077 and buggy like that, keep the game and we'll wait. So it's gonna be a great year for gaming, man. It's gonna be a lot of stuff that's popping off in gaming. Technology is really just getting better and better. Only, like I said, we're barely scratching the surface of a lot of this tech. And speaking of tech, man, hold up, I gotta touch into this a little bit. Speak about this for a little bit. Anchor is giving us a little time here. Tesla is working on a AI bot. Yes, the Tesla car. Now, for the non-tech savvy people, Tesla technically is a tech company, because that big old screen that's in your Tesla car and the whole artificial intelligence and the whole self-driving, all that is technology. All that is AI. So, working on this little AI bot, the question is, what is this AI bot going to do? That's going to take the workers out from their job? Probably. This AI bot is going to probably be there building our Teslas. I can see, a couple things. This AI bot is going to probably be there building our Teslas. They can probably do something like an insurance or whatnot, to where the AI bots will come out and help your car or whatnot. Or the first stage of this AI bot, I see it doing, is taking the humans' jobs. Period. Taking the humans' jobs, working in these factories, building our Tesla cars. That's the first thing I automatically assume. Why in the hell is he building a bot? Stick to cars. No. Build the bot and build the cars. But let the people keep the jobs. That's going to be pretty much impossible in the world that we're in now, because AI is one of those things to where it's like a Pandora box. Once it's out the box, you can't put it back in. Once he built that freaking robot that's really, really smart, which is going to be, you can't put it back in the box. So I'm pretty excited for it because I like tech and I like robots. So yeah, you've seen the videos of the robots dancing around, and robots even playing video games now. Robots dancing and all this and moving around. One of them was running a whole course. Like, it's crazy now, man. So again, we're barely seeing the surface of this tech. Is the power that's inside this PS5, amazing. Open it up, get your hands into it. The power that's inside these new Xbox, amazing. You can do some stuff with it. So, pretty cool. Golden age of gaming and technology, I'll say that much. That's all we got for right now, man. I think I spoke about everything on the board. Yeah, that's pretty much everything on the board. Follow me on everywhere, Master23Mind, Mastermind RGTV on IG. We actually finna jump into some gaming a little bit now, stream live on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch too, Master23Mind. And we'll be back for more. Back to your normal scheduling program. This is the weekend drop. We out. Game on, people. YouTube. Follow me on Anchor YouTube. I see you guys over there. Got like 2 cameras over here. That's why we're pointing over here and looking to the side, because we got another camera right here too. So we out, people.